Hey everybody, welcome back to another day of showing you that, in my opinion, Magic the Gathering Arena is rigged. Now, I admittedly, finally somebody's commented on one of the videos and said it is a skill issue, which I'm not going to say you're wrong. 100% probably is a skill issue. Just because A, I've been playing for 4 months. B, I'm playing with a lot of decks that I built myself. We're going to play with another deck today that I built myself. This deck is not great, and I know that. The new deck 10. I don't have a name for it. I've played with this a few times, and it is not great. But I want to play with a new deck for as many videos as I can. Luckily, there are enough cards in this game to where I can play with a new deck. Once I start running out of decks that I've already built, I'll probably just build a deck and play a few times in the video. Just because that would probably be more fun for you guys. B, it would also provide some opportunity to get some feedback on my deck building strategies. I know that my deck building strategies currently are pretty garbage. A lot of decks that I have. No, I don't want to open my packs. Sorry. A lot of decks that I have, like a lot of these, don't have cards that are unlocked because I'm not spending the money to get more mythic or rare wild cards to unlock them. I'm not big into spending money on games. Used to be. And my word of advice for those that do spend money on games: be cautious of how you do it. I got into a lot of trouble with money way back in the day from spending money on video games. As you can see, I've got a VV deck, but I don't think I've unlocked VV. Let me check. No, I haven't. VV is a butthole, and is it prowess decks that I played against that have VV. VV's a butthole to play against, but when you have him, it's a hard deck to go against. It's a very well constructed deck. That'll be all I got to say about that. Forrest Gump. That's all I have to say about that. But today we're going to be using that pretty garbage deck that I built. It's got a lot of discards. The main reason we're using that deck, there's my quest here for black-green spells. We've already used the Kilgrow deck, which this was one of the first decks that I built, but I actually like this deck a lot. It's fun. It's very basic. We could do Run to the Mill. Run to the Mill was a mill deck I tried to build, but as you can see, it's heavy in the blue. It's got stuff like the Scrabbling Skull Crab. It's got the Stillness in Motion. Where is it? The Mind Skinner, which when I saw this, I thought it was hilarious because it can't be blocked. And if a source I control would deal damage to an opponent, prevent the damage, but they mill that many cards. So this causes the opponent to mill this for 10 cards. 6 turns, you've milled out their deck if it's a 60-card deck. But if you wanted to pump it, which I didn't even think of until right now, if you wanted to pump it, say like increase its power and toughness, then you could knock out an opponent in less than 6 turns. Uh, you have like the Awaken the Honored Dead, which is destroy target non-land permanent. This causes me to mill 3 cards, but I got this for the destroy non-land permanent, and when I discard a card, return the creature or land card from your graveyard to your hand. Watch for the Wayside. The target player mills cards. It's my terrible attempt at a mill deck, but since there's quite literally only one green card, which is Awaken the Honored Dead, we're not going to use that one. We are going to use this one, which is a lot. It's very heavy on the black. We only have Host of the Hereafter for it enters with 2 1/1 counters, and when this creature, another creature dies, if it had counters on it, put its counters on up to 1 target creature you control, so I could transfer the counters from this creature to a different creature. The other green card is Sultai Devotee. I got this for the Death Touch. It's just to prevent any big cards that the target player might play. The mana curve on this isn't great. I don't have the only one mana card that I have is Eaten Alive, and that's a sorcery, which I'll be honest with you, this probably could be a lot better deck, but I just need to go through and probably completely redo it. So I've Eaten Alive, where you have to sacrifice a creature or pay 4 mana in order to use it. So really, this is a 4 mana card. Cemetery Recruitment, which this just lets me play a creature out of my graveyard. I like Heck Dice because the point of this deck is for the target player to constantly discard cards, kind of prevent them from playing cards. Nowhere to Run. I really love this card a lot, actually. Then we have Reassembling Skeleton, which that's where Eaten Alive comes in, is I can exile that card, but I've only got one. It kind of doesn't make sense now that I'm looking at it, because this can be played from the graveyard, but Eaten Alive requires you to exile. So that's a pretty poor choice on me. Zolasher, this one, target, you may cast the zombie creature card from your graveyard this turn. I don't know if I have very many zombie cards in this deck. I think I just played this because it's a low cost with Ward. But the Ward you have to pay 2 life for. This would be better if I actually built a zombie deck. Sultai Monument. When this artifact enters, search your library for basic swamp, forest, or island card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. So this will let me play. I played this just in case I'm not hitting any of the forests. It's also why I have Fabled Passage. Fabled Passage is probably one of my favorite fetch lands. Just because once you lay 3 mana down and you lay a Fabled Passage, most of the time fetch lands, you'll put down like Evolving Winds, but the basic land that you pull out of your deck comes in tapped. But if you control 4 or more lands, you untap that land with Fabled Passage. So it's a usable 1 mana instead of it being not usable until your next turn. We have Death Baron, where skeletons or other zombies get 1/1s. So I'm telling you, the only reason I should have Zol and Death Baron is if I had skeletons and zombies in this, which I don't have a lot of. Infernal Vessel, I love this card, mainly because it also is great for Unholy Annex. But I love that card because once it's destroyed the first time, it transforms into a demon goes from a 2/1 to a 4/3. We've got Marauding Blight Priest. We've got Toot Rub Forayer. Sorry, my pronunciation of some of these names is absolutely terrible. This one is really good because when it enters, you can destroy a target creature that was dealt damage or exile up to 2 cards from a single graveyard. I use this as a counter for a lot of blue decks because you exile 2 cards. You exile 2 like spells because there a lot of blue decks are playing spells out of their graveyard now. So I'll exile 2 cards out of their graveyard, which will be spells like any removal spells that they have or ones that they can just constantly replay. Like those ones that warp in, you can actually exile out. The Sipsig Ceremony, I have this one as well. This one's cool because when a creature you control enters, if you cast it, destroy that creature, then create a 2/2 black zombie druid, which is pretty handy. Unstoppable Slasher, I love it. Death Touch takes half the person's life. And it also comes back onto the battlefield when they destroy it with a stun counter of 1. Bake into Pie, destroy a creature, get food, so that way I can gain 3 life. Bloodletter of Alcatraz, it's almost the same as Unstoppable Slasher, and if an opponent would lose life that turn, they lose twice that much instead. So, say just Bloodletter attacks, they lose 2. Actually, they lose 4. We have the Fell Horseman, which has a sorcery that I can cast, or I can actually cast it as the creature. If that creature dies, I put it at the bottom of the library. For the sorcery, I can return a target creature card from my graveyard to my hand, which super handy. Soul Shackled Zombie. So that's what, 3 zombies that I have. What is Soul Slasher? 4. Sorry. So I do have some. I can exile up to 2 cards from single graveyard. If at least one creature card was exiled this way, each opponent loses 2 life. So this is really cool where this can tie together with Bloodletter. Bloodletter is on the field. I play Soul Shackled. Say I cast out 2 creature cards from a person's library. They lose 2 life. Well, they'll lose 4. And if I have both Bloodletters on, then they'll lose 8. Host of the Hereafter, we've already gone through. Bloodthirsty Conqueror, I've played this before with Marauding Blight Priest, and as long as there's a way for me to gain life in this deck, which I believe there is, I can't remember, then it's going to go back and forth, and it's going to be that unstoppable cycle where they just life out, like I take all their life. I've got the Arisen Necro Regent, where at max speed, at my end step, I can create a 2/2. I should, in this deck, put something that'll start my engines for a lot less mana. That is one improvement to this deck that I could have. And this is another zombie. Liliana, where I could just constantly create zombies. And then once I've created enough zombies, I could say my opponent only has 2 creatures. Then I make them sacrifice those 2 creatures when I sacrifice 2 of the zombies that I've created. Or I can make my opponent choose a permanent they control of each permanent type, and then they have to sacrifice the rest. I've never really messed around with Planeswalkers, mainly because, like I said, I'm very new to the game. Vile Mutilator. This is a big card just because it's flying and has trample. Whenever this enters, I sacrifice a non-token enchantment and sacrifice a non-token creature as well. This is actually a card that I've played in this deck, and I hate it. So I need to rework this deck to get this one out. Is it good? In my experience, not a whole lot. Just because I don't have very much in the way of enchantments, and the creatures in here kind of tie together, and it can't be a token creature. So this this guy's probably not going to... I really need to rework this deck. Arden. All of my demons, which I don't have very many of. English is hard. They have Menace, Lifelink, and Haste. So this is where if I have Arden on the field and my Infernal Vessels are now demons, then easy day. Plus, if I've cast Unholy Annex for the Ritual Chamber, where I get a 6/6 demon that's flying, that also has Menace, Lifelink, and what was the other one? I'm sorry. Menace, Lifelink, and Haste. Then I'm good, because Bloodthirsty Conqueror will probably be on the field, so will Marauding Blight Priest, and then one attack, everything's gone. And we have 24 lands, which I've watched a few videos that say if you have more lands, the probability of you pulling lands is less. I don't see how that makes sense. That doesn't make sense to me. But anyway, I don't see us pulling a whole lot of lands for a few turns. It's Friday, so we might be able to win some. I still haven't built that Excel spreadsheet. I really should, just to kind of keep track of how everything's going. Oh, also, there was a comment left on the last video, and I appreciate the comment. I really do. That said they didn't really like how I was pretty disparaging against my opponents. Not to make excuses. I'm only upset with my opponents when they take forever. That whole, I get it. Like, I'm thinking about what I'm playing, blah, 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 blah. But, dude, some people do play to where the end of the timer runs out on purpose, and then they play their card because they're trying to make people quit. That is absolutely annoying. I don't have time for that. Nobody else that's playing has time for that. That's a troll move. And it's rude. Other than that, I'm usually just upset with the game. Like, if I'm talking smack and it's not about the time, I'm usually just upset with the game. Not making excuses, so I will try to make a conscious effort to be a little bit better about how I talk about my opponents. But if you're taking forever, I'm just going to call you on it, and you're being a butthole. Like, I'm sorry, but you're being a butthole. So let's go ahead and jump in. I can't remember. Yep, standard. Dope. We can play this as standard, and let's see how we do. I'm not holding my breath, but let's see how we do. Sorry, I'm responding to a text. Well, we got our forest. We got eaten alive. I'm going to keep this just because the opponent's going first. Sorry, it took too long. They are also black-green. This will be interesting. Wow, that becomes a 4/4. That's cool. I really like this. Obviously, they paid money for it, but I really like the art on that one. Sorry, again, I'll lay a forest down. You go ahead. They'll attack for 1. Whenever one or more of your creatures you control die, create a food token. Oh, that's pretty good. Whenever you sacrifice a permanent target play. Oh, I'm going to have to mill cards. That's going to stink. That's going to stink big time. We'll do that, and we'll do Unstoppable Slasher. Oh, so they have something to... Yep. I mean, that's fine. But it's going to come back out with a stun counter on it. Huh. Any other time I played this, it was only 1 stun counter. Might have been an update. Their deck is very well put together. Mine is not. So, good on them. We're gonna get hit for 2. Yep. Play that. I don't want to play Eaten Alive yet, so I don't have anything in my graveyard either. What do we want to do? I think. Oh man, so we'll have 5 next turn. That's fine. So I'll do this just to see what we can pull. Next, end turn. Oh, well, I mean, we can't play Arden yet because we need another black, and then we need a boatload more. But whatever. We'll get hit with 6 this time, so we'll go down to 9. Yeah, because I think. Oh, never mind. We'll go down to 10. I thought they had a add a +1/+1 for whatever. So I think we should play Bloodthirsty Conqueror because Unstoppable Slasher will, yeah, untap next turn. I'm okay with being down to 8. That's whatever. Oh, hey, look. Ah, nice card. Oh. Dang. Well, we definitely lost, but I mean, this is because of my own. This deck is not a good deck. Like, I can't be upset, right? No creature was dealt damage. Let's, you know what? Let's hope for the best. Yay. Let's put that. Oh, I got to discard a card. Stupid. I'm gonna get rid of Arden, or I'll get rid of that guy. I mean, we definitely lost. We could kill one of the 2 that they attack with, but they're gonna keep drawing cards. Yeah, see. Abzan. Is that Abzan is green black, right? I don't remember. Like I've said in a previous video, I'm not good at oh yeah, we're going down to. Oh, nice. Yep. I guess we'll just block that one and we'll take the 4. That stinks. We probably just lost. This is a really good deck. Okay, now you're just taking too long. Come on. I'm 1 life. You could quite literally just. Oh my goodness. I think. Oh. Choose up to 1 non-land permanent to sacrifice or card to discard for life. I mean. We'll cast that guy. Should I do? Yep, I'll do bacon to pie. Thanks. I'm definitely going to get at least 4. Get rid of Liliana, because sweet sauce. We might be leveling out. I mean, too late. We're down to 6 life. But we're going up and not down in life, so that's good. What could I cast? What do you think I should cast? Actually, I think I'll cast Infernal Vessel. That makes more sense because that can take out Vine Reap. I see what they're doing. Okay. Yeah, we'll play Vine Reap. Do I have a zombie? I do. I'll play Zola, sure. And then I will also bring back Bloodthirsty Conqueror. What are you going to 3/3? Thanks. I mean, oh, I see what they did. I mean, that was a pretty smart. Oh, look, I don't need that. Ain't that something? That was a pretty smart play, actually, because they're going to attack with Vine Reap. Oh, wait a minute. Are we? Huh. And I just realized I was being a butthole by taking too long to think. I should really stop being buttholes to people. Oh, well. Small things to work on. This is actually turning out to be a really good... Oh, no, they got Menace. Nice. I think... that becomes a 4/3. Oh, no. Should I take that out or just take the 4? I feel like we need to block it. Take out Infernal Vessel, leave me Zil Assure. I'll have 2 Unstoppable Slashers. Yep. Saw that coming. Let's do... I mean, I'll put down Fable Passage. And... Or should I just cast Arden? At the beginning of combat, exile 1 target creature card from your graveyard. If you... No, I don't want to do that. So... We will... No. I like the idea of Bloodthirsty Conqueror being out there just because of the Death Touch. We'll put this Unstoppable Slasher out there because of the Death Touch. And... Guys, we're not doing bad. Holy smokes. We might have pulled off the win. Boy. I'm actually quite surprised that we... Boy, I was sitting here going, oh, we're not going to win. We're not going to win. But we were patient. I think they quit. I hope they didn't quit. Oh, yeah, they quit. We won. That was better than I thought. Maybe. maybe we're going to be okay. Maybe this deck isn't that bad. I mean, I still think the deck's pretty bad, but compared to other stuff that I've played. But we'll see. Let's see who we play against this time. They probably are better than I am. Ooh. Ooh. This is actually a pretty good setup because we have the mana for everything. Dope sauce. I'll probably play Heck Dice first, depending on what they play first. We'll see what they play first. I might just need to play Sultai. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I'll play Heck Dice first. I like Heck Dice, especially against blue, because it makes them... what did they get rid of? Oh. What is this? At the beginning of your end step, each opponent mills X cards, where X is the amount of life you gain this turn. Oh boy, that needs to go away. Nowhere to run to, baby. Yep. Because I am not a fan of mill decks. And my guess is... Oh, no. Yep. They have a mill deck. Oh, that's fine. I don't mind milling 2. We'll do Infernal Vessel. Hit you for 1. I've got 2 cards in my graveyard, so they'll make me mill 2 more. Yeah. Discards 2 cards. I'll discard that. That's fine. Sorry, dog's whining. We'll play Infernal Vessel again. Put down our swamp. Hit for 3. If that player has 1 or fewer cards in their hand, they lose 2 life. They're about to probably unlock that, and I have 1 or fewer cards in my hand. Probably will wind up pulling a land. Oh, look at that. Boy, I really don't like mill decks. Like, it's just... I get it. Like, mill decks are... I mean, we lose our next turn because they're going to hit this. Oh, they don't have another blue. They can't. How did we mill? Oh, we milled their life total. That stinks. They need a blue in order to do this, which I have 20 cards in here. So I'd mill another 20 and go down to 9. That stinks. Hey, thanks, bud. Let's see what happens. That's fine. And what's this one? Oh, food. We'll attack, hit him for 9, down to 3. I'm not going to do that. I think their whole deck is focused around elimination cards and mill, which I get, but they can't mill us out yet because, yeah. Good game. We survived the mill deck, which is... Let's play again. So that's 2 in a row we won. Today might be our day. Sorry. Responding to a text. What we got? Eaten alive, baked. Oh boy. So 4. We'll probably wind up using Unholy Annex first, but the opponent's going first. What's this? What's this from? It looks familiar. Oh. Nice. Black red. Yep, have at it. You're probably going to take this. Or Unholy Annex. I'm not 100% sure. Don't like this card. Would they? Yep. Nowhere to run to, baby. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. I'm loving it. Get rid of that. We'll play this guy. You know, just in case we get reassembling skeleton out there. Which would be cool. Another swamp. I'll play Ritual Chamber just because it only makes sense to play right now. Zombie. Oh, look, we got a forest. Yay. I wonder why they're not playing a creature. I know they got one. All right, sir. I'll play Bloodletter of Alcatraz. And hit. And end my turn. Hey, Fabled Passage. Oh, sweet. Best part is we have a diamond. So we're gaining life. Oh. Ouch. Forgot that I was hitting them so hard. Yeah, that's fine. We shall... I'm going to put this out here. That down. That costs 5. We have 5. But I don't want to play it. Another green out there. They are down to 8 instead of 4. Because they killed my other Bloodletter. Discards 2 cards. Discard this. I'll discard Eaten Alive. No, let's not discard the Swamp. I'll discard Vile Mutilator because not a fan. We'll unlock that so that way we can play our other demon because they lose their next turn. You know what? Today might be our day. Wizards is letting us win a lot. Okay. You still, unless you play a flyer, you lose. Sorry, bud. Yeah. It was just, honestly, it was just not their turn to win. That's quite literally the only reason why. They could have very well won. It's just, they didn't. Wizards deemed us as the winners, not them. So, let's go for it again. Think he owns a Camaro? I think he owns a... Oh, no. We might need to mulligan. That's fine. Life's fine. Everything's fine. We'll play a forest first, see what happens. Yep. Well, Fabled Passage it is. That's poopy. Play a swamp. So that way we could play Heck Dies for the next turn. Oh no. Boy, I hate. I mean, it's a great card. I just am not a fan of it. Discard a card. You don't have any mana, so can't counter it. What'd you put in? 2 damage to any target. Oh, they have blue too? Oh no, we're not gonna win. Yep. A braid. Such a weird. We'll do reassembling skeleton. They'll tap this, get Heck Dies. I mean, they should. I would. We're not gonna. We're definitely not gonna win. Yep. Ooh. Should I be a butthole? Yes. Because well, you're going to tap and get it now. Yeah. Saw that coming. Which stinks. Oh, I should have played that when they tapped. Oh, I'm dumb. Yeah, I'm dumb. That's all right. Hey, buddy. Yeah, you're going to destroy that. You gain life equal to that creature's power. 1. Oh, they're going to take it from you. You smart guy, you. Yeah. Saw that coming. We are definitely going to lose. Oh, look. We got. Let's see what happens. They're going to exile that, pump that. Oh, for real? Come on. Yeah, we definitely lost. I'm just. No, don't be a wuss. Don't be a wuss. I get it. I don't know why you didn't go for that guy too, but all right. Oh, we lost for sure. I'll sacrifice a creature to destroy that because I don't care. Get that out of here. Golly. Yeah, we're definitely not going to win. He just keeps getting what he needs, which I get it. Wizard saw us just doing really, really well and said, no. Hey, look, we got one. We'll do this. And then, we can. Because he can't tap it. We're good. We're still good. Oh, man. That just has everything he needs. No, but for real, he has everything he needs. That's wild. That's quite literally all I can play there, bud. I know you can tap and whatever. I don't think we're going to level out. Just saying. What is the... Oh, hey, look. We're going to get another swamp. So that way we can do this. We can actually attack for once. Guys, I don't think we're going to win. Hey, sweet. Easy day. That went from 1-1 to a 2-2, which is good. Oh, boy. I mean, it can't attack, but he'll attack with that, which is... I need to get rid of this. Yep. Knew that was coming. Don't know why you did that, but okay. I really need to get rid of this. This is a really bad card to have if I want to cast Arden. Yeah. Good game, bud, because you're going to get a braid well, yeah. I mean, I would get something that deals more damage. What's this? Huh? What'd you get? Oh, Slick Sequence. That's fine. Oh, yeah. Good game. We lost. I don't know why you're pumping him, because, yeah. I'll sacrifice a non-land permanent. That actually gives us a chance to get rid of this. So, why can't I play? I have 1, 2, 3. Oh, because it was cheaper. I'm dumb. Yeah, we lost. I mean, it wasn't in our cards to win. We knew that from the beginning. Arden was cheaper to cast because of that legendary enchantment we have out, but that was it. Yep, thanks. All right. So, kind of a good day. We had 3 wins and 1 or 2 losses. So today we were supposed to win. We actually had a couple of really good matches. Last match was tough. There was no way we were going to win. We took too long to get mana, and that Cauldron it pumps. It's a good card. It's a very good card. But anyway, if there's ways for me to improve, please leave. Even if it's on my deck, if there's a way to improve on my deck, please leave a comment. Constructive criticism. Don't be a butthole. Other than that, thanks for watching, commenting, liking, subscribing, and sharing, or any of the other buzzwords that YouTube says to add. But thank you, really from the bottom of my heart. And I will catch you guys on the next one. And as always, wizards, show us the code. See ya.